Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is the Queen of Arrows and Swan. And it's a couple court cards in a row. You got 3 in the last 7 days, so obviously there's some people going to be in your life to help direct you on your path as you have walked out of the World Tree here about 6 days ago. So the swan is symbolic of a strong and protective bird. In my thinking around the court cards, queens like to rule the castle. They're also nurturers. And arrows is all about air, logic, and reasoning. And you haven't had a lot of arrows out. You've had a vessel, a couple stones, a couple bows, and so this queen is going to make you want to think about things moving forward. All right. The swan, as we look at it, they're graceful and transformative. They like to swim in different waters. And the transformation piece is going from the ugly duckling to that beautiful bird that is just out there. All right, so the reading points for this Queen of Arrows, this swan, is it's the opportunity right now to break free. To swim in a different environment, like I said, and to have to move from that which doesn't serve you. All right, to move forward. All right, and swans, as they look for different food cycles, and they go from pond to pond to pond. Now, looking at this as if it's a person that's in your life, this is somebody that's or it could be you. This is somebody that has it's going to be honest, has integrity. They're going to be focused on a task at hand. They may not want to stay in one spot. All right, they may want to look at all the other alternatives. With what's going on. They're going to be very direct and outspoken, but very quick to understand, your plight. All right, and they're going to be intelligent, and independent, and they like to overcome stuff. Now, if this is something that's going on through the day, it may be something where you have to, look at and face the unpleasant truths. Maybe something's not going right within a relationship. Maybe something's not going right within work, within your career. Okay, you may have to look within that mirror. You may have to look within yourself and say, you know what? I need to change something up. I need to do something different. All right, I need to let go of that which isn't serving me. Maybe I need to swim in a different pond. That's what this is a swan is telling you. It's also assessing things, and again, it's like I said, it's looking at what's working and what's not working, what's serving you and what's not serving you. All right, and then coming up with some rational explanations on what's going on, getting to the heart, looking within. Okay, getting that answer that you're looking for. Now, if this is an event, maybe somebody's going to speak that truth to you. Okay, maybe you need to speak that truth to somebody else. All right, it's setting the ground rules within yourself, being dedicated to getting back to doing what you need to do. All right, it's finding that freedom. That's what that swan represents. Swimming to a different pond, swimming to a different lake, finding that freedom within themselves. Okay, so the questions that the swan asks you is, what help do you need? What help do you need moving forward, okay, on your spiritual path? And if we look at the last 6-7 days, yesterday was that Page of Vessels. All right, and that Page of Vessels is asking, where do you need to let your feelings show? And then the Queen asks, what help do you need to make that happen? What help do you need to make your emotions, shown? Do you need a comforting shoulder? Do you need somebody just to listen to? What is it that you need to help you move forward on your spiritual path? Because the Four of Stones is giving you the protection. You've got the protection after you come out of that World Tree. You're protected within the universe. You're protected physically from the elements. All right, what more do you need from the swan on that spiritual path? The Five of Stones, endurance. Do you have what it takes to continue moving forward? Do you have the necessary supplies as you're on your journey? All right, what do you need to help you endure moving forward? Then you have the Seer card, life lessons. She came out to you after the World Tree. all right? And she wants to help nurture you and guide you and help manifest, whatever it is you're on your spiritual path. She's giving you the supply. She's giving you the needs. She's giving you the wants. And the Swan is asking you, what more do you need? What more do you need as you're going forward? You walked through that world tree 5 days ago. All right? You've gained that knowledge. You've ended the quest. Now you're starting another one. You've gained that knowledge. You've gained that insight. What help do you need as you just start out? Because, like I said, you've got the endurance, you've got the protection, you got the manifestation. And that King of Bows, 6-7 days ago, is asking you, where do you need to take charge? Where do you need to take charge, and what help do you need? What help do you need to take charge? All right, the other question that this Queen of Arrows asks you is, what is the straightforward approach? What's that straightforward approach as you talk to that King of Bows? All right, and you ask him, he asks you, where do you need to take charge? Where do you need to take charge on your spiritual path? Well, I need to be more disciplined. Okay, how can that Queen of Arrows help you? Okay, I need to change things up. I need to make some priorities more fulfilling for me. Get back to the basics. All right, what is that straightforward approach as you walked out of that world tree? I don't know. I've gained the insight. I've gained the knowledge. I think I know where I want to go. Okay. Well, what's that straightforward approach? Let's walk down that path and see who you meet. You meet the seer. And she says to you, you know what? You're on this path. You're moving forward. Okay? It's a new direction. You're going to come upon people, places, and things that are going to help you, make you think, make you want to move forward. Okay, so, look for those people that come in your lives that can help you. That's what this seer is asking you, is telling you. To help you move forward, to get you out of your rut. That's the straightforward approach. The Five of Stones, endurance. What's the straightforward approach? Well, you know what? That straightforward approach right now, I'm on path, I got to think about what's going on. There's a storm on the horizon. I got to find protection. I got to find some place where I can camp out for the night. All right? I got to keep it in front of me. I can't keep looking behind and being distracted off to the side. The Four of Stones, protection. What's that straightforward approach? You know what? I endured the night last night. I endured the storm. All right? And, I woke up and I'm protected. I'm feeling protected. That was the straightforward approach I took last night. Where do I need to go forward now? Know that I am always protected by the universe. What's that straightforward approach is that Page of Vessels, that otter, was swimming off in the water. That otter's also asking you, what's a deeper trust being asked of you? That deeper trust, is it within? Looking at your soul? Is that deeper trust, asking you to, have faith? What's the straightforward approach when you ran into this Page of Vessels, this otter? Okay, I know for me, I'm going to look within. I'm going to have a little faith in myself. I'm going to have that straightforward approach. I'm not going to dilly-dally any longer. It's time to move forward. I walked out of that world tree with that insight and that knowledge. And what are you doing with it? Well, you kind of lost. I know I am. What do I have to work forward right now? Those are things that you have to ask yourself. You have to look deep within. You have to ask your heart. You have to ask your soul. Is this where you want to go? And that's where that Queen of Arrows, that Swan, comes into place. She wants you to be honest. Honest with yourself. She wants you to look within. Okay? She wants you to understand where you are at on your spiritual journey right now. So that's today's card of the day, the Queen of Arrows, Swan. Leave your comments down below. Subscribe to the channel, and hit that like button for me. This is D for Spirit's Path, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care, God bless, and stay safe, everybody.